Barcelona preparing here to be a part of the opening act of another major European club season. An epic tale lies ahead, a footballing drama to unwind over the course of the next 10 months. One where the central cast, both team and individual, will get to write their own story should they survive long enough. This, episode 1. The city of Basel, known so much for its beauty, and that beauty certainly extends to the stadium. So it's back, bigger and better than ever before. I do hope everybody is ready for another ride on the emotional roller coaster.
Bring it on, Peter. I'm looking forward to a competition that always delivers entertainment, whether through its football or indeed its supporting cast of emotions. Neither of these teams will want a trip back to the drawing board after this, so I think we can expect something quite lively.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Samuel Umtiti. He's a very fine defender, of course, but it's what he contributes offensively that I find very impressive, Peter. When he plays in his favourite left centre-back position, he's able to use the fact that he's left-footed to step away from the press and just stride upfield, lifting the tempo and getting his team moving.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Jordi Alba. And it's Griezmann. Rakitic. Nelson Semedo. Now it's Messi. Semedo plays it backwards, and they'll... Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Suarez goes up and over. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jordi Alba positions himself well and cuts it out. Back to the keeper and tries something new. Piqué. Vidal. Still goalless at the moment. Plays it out to the flank. Rakitic gets his foot in there. And here's Suarez. Messi. Luis Suarez. Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Rakitic. And here's Griezmann. Suarez is flagged offside. Vidal. And here's Messi. Nelson Semedo. Here it comes. Messi. And Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Xhaka. That's the throw. Xhaka. And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Played out to the right. Ball is over the line. Gets wrestled off the ball. Gets it back. Gets away from his opponents. Gets into some space. Can he shoot? He's gone for it! Vidal goes looking. In with the challenge. Griezmann. Now a chance to break. Battles to win it back. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Griezmann. And it's Vidal. Jordi Alba. Now it's Griezmann. Timely intervention. Messi gets flagged offside. He goes long. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Good clearance and very necessary. Griezmann could try cutting inside here. Nelson Semedo. Luis Suarez. He can get that clear. Jordi Alba kings it out wide. Rakitic. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Finds himself eased off the ball. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So we have our breakthrough.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
PK. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And here's Griezmann. Griezmann spreads it towards the left. Hits one! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And now the breakaway, and here's Suarez. Suarez has been caught there, it's a foul. Jordi Alba. Stocker, and the weighted pass. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And it's Vidal. Jordi Alba. Now it's Griezmann. That's a throw. Vidal. Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. And here's Griezmann. Luis Suarez. Gets good distance on it. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Nelson Semedo. Messi, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. And it's Luis Suarez. Hoists it high. And that's been levered clear.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's got through. Suarez gets it, and now what? Luis Suarez. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Played into space out wide. Going through. Great challenge. Time to perfection. And it's hoisted clear. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one, and it bodes well for the campaign ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now.
Well, hello to everyone and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Competition only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points, much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible. Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. So, having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, I think they have every reason to go after another 3 points here. They pretty much set their stall out in the first match. So why back off now? It's not the time to compromise. They have the belief and they must stick to what they're good at, I feel. Last time around we were saying start as you mean to go on. So no deserting instincts, thanks.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Got to be the German Messi, Mario Götze. One of the most effective footballing drifters you'll come across, whether wide or playing as a false number 9. He's incredibly elusive.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And he heaves it forward. Tries to locate someone up front. Jordi Alba does well there, alert. Piqué. Messi. Vidal. Rakitic. A real chance to break. Well, that's where he wants it. Nelson Semedo.
Significant chances so far, little to report, at least in terms of attacking intent.
Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Griezmann. Vidal. Schmelzer tries to clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's Luis Suarez! And that has been cleared. Brandt tries to get it forward quickly. Gets away from his opponents. Shapes to shoot! Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, the ball's come loose! Loses his balance and loses the ball. Now it's Vidal. He's through. Well positioned to make that interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Messi. And here's Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Hakimi with a fine tackle. We can get that clear. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Zagadou. Goes direct to the front line. He's made sure that that won't get through. Griezmann. And here's Suarez. Messi. Titi drives it forward. And it's Rakitic. Vidal. That's displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Jordi Alba. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Griezmann. And here's Suarez has a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Has a hit! Vidal. Luis Suarez. Luis has a pop! Big moment! Massive goal!
And always such a great time to score. A brilliant boost before you head in for half-time, and you can guarantee that dressing room will be buzzing now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Suarez really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Vidal. Nelson Semedo. Messi. Nelson Semedo. That's a brilliant interception. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Barcelona, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're already into the second period.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Messi. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nelson Semedo. Umtiti. Vidal. Rakitic. Rakitic! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Hoists it forward. Jordi Alba. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Messi, has a hit! It's a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Barcelona are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Barcelona get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Vidal. And it's Luis Suarez. It's found its way to him. Messi. Turns and goes back. Now surely! Here it is, now surely! And that has been clubbed away. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Piqué. Jordi Alba. Umtiti. Piqué. Vidal. Semedo has come scheming, attempts a clearance. Barcelona get it back again. Vidal. Rakitic. It's Rakitic! He's pulled off a fine save.
Rakitic simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
There's going to be another change here. They've played it short. He could be in here. And here's going for goal! And it's been taken short. Messi wants to play. Vidal! And the follow-up. They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Griezmann tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Goalkeeper's ball. Sancho. Looks to bypass the midfield. Brandt. Jordi Alba plays it forward. Brandt. Into the last 5 minutes. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way.
Royce really got caught in a trap there and he just couldn't get out.
Suarez finds himself offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. We've got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
He's got away. Brandt! Keeper's got his work done. Defending of the desperate variety. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Messi, it has got through to, and the shot! Oh, that is an awful miss. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona, winners of a no contest, they just swamped their opponents in superior quality. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona can certainly give themselves a pat on the back for a job well done. They have a togetherness that makes them very hard to beat.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Atalanta have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
Well, we're underway. Zapata. Arda Turan. Messi with a delicate ball. And that has been cleared. Tries to get it forward quickly. Piqué gets it back. Arda Turan. Roberto. And it's Messi. He's in, shoots! And he heaves it forward. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rakitic. Forward it goes. Goes down, but nothing given. And the counter is on. He's got through. Now it's Zapata. Gomez. It's found its way to him. Gomez!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Rakitic. And here's Suarez. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Zapata.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Played back in. Jordi Alba. Arda Turan. Still goalless. And here's Messi. Chipped through. And that's been levered clear. Breaks on here. Pasalic. Good idea, just poorly executed. Josip Ilicic. Arda Turan. Out to the right. Luis Suarez. Gets good distance on it. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And he's surging through. And help's available out wide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gets it upfield. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's found him in space. Messi hits it! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Hoists it forward. And it's Ilicic. Ilicic. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Messi. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, some tackle that. That'll be a throw-in. Messi. It's a brilliant interception. Gomez. He's looked long this time. Oh, they can break here. Ter Stegen can claim that. Jordi Alba. And it's Griezmann. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. And here's Messi. Turan has set up one goal so far. And here's Griezmann. Jordi Alba. Arda Turan. Jordi Alba. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just... Griezmann with a definite foul there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Piqué. Roberto. Arda Turan. Messi. Arda Turan. Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Defence has got rid of that. Arda Turan. Roberto. Looking for space out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Messi. Rakitic. And it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! And the ball's come out. Arda Turan. Now the counter. Josip Ilicic gets the better of his man. And here's Zapata. That's offside. Yes, it is. Turan is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Well, he'll be seen as the number one enemy because of his creative ability.
And here's Rakitic. And here's Suarez. Messi! Chance again. No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And it's been taken short. Messi. Jordi Alba. Oh, that's neat. Look at the defender bombing forward. It's Rakitic! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Atalanta with it back again. Oh, he's not going to get that. Rakitic. It's come loose. Roberto. Turan needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And it's played forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Roberto. Arda Turan. Turan plays it forward. And it's Rakitic. Now it's Messi. Josip Ilicic. Now it's Zapata.
Barcelona are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Jordi Alba tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rakitic! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And that has put paid to that. Plays it out to the wing.
Atalanta are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Zapata gets into a dangerous position. Caldara. Out to the left it goes. Well read, he sorted that out. Has a hit! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Atalanta are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Gomez. And that's it. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. Well, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Luis Suarez. He can score from anywhere, Peter. He's capable of the sublime, but he's also not afraid to use his physical attributes to dominate defenders or to scrap for those loose balls. He's got so much will to win. That's bound to inspire his new teammates and, hopefully for him, intimidate his opposition.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So that's got things. Nelson Semedo. Vidal. And here's Suarez. Has a pop! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Suarez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Supposed to locate someone up front. Vidal battles to win it back. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Caldara plays it forward. Hasabor. Pasalic. And here's Muriel. Zapata gets it out to the wing. That's surely a foul. Free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Pasalic. And here's hits one! Gomez. He gets past his man. That's good defending, very good defending. Jordi Alba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Messi. Luis Suarez. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Vidal.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Hoists it forward. And he's there to cut it out. Looking to hit the front line. Just brushed off the ball there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Luis Suarez. Change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, that's where he wants it. Keeper's ball. Nelson Semedo. Vidal plays it out to the flank. And here's Suarez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's being played forward. Piqué. Tries to get it forward quickly. Messi. Lovely bit of skill there. And here's Vidal. Now it's Messi.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
And here's Muriel. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Rakitic. He's pinged one through here. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Griezmann needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Finds himself eased off the ball. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Goes direct to the front line. Piqué gets it back. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. The second half gets underway. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? Jordi Alba. Lobs it in gently. And a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And here's Griezmann. Luis Suarez. Messi. Zapata. Gomez. Gets the better of his man. It's Muriel! Vidal. Nelson Semedo. Rakitic drives it forward. Now it's Messi. Nicely measured pass. Hateboer goes looking. And it's played forward.
Atalanta clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Now it's Griezmann. Gets away from his opponents. And it's Vidal. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! And he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Dispatched expertly, nicely done.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Rakitic. Good idea, just poorly executed. Zapata. Pasalic! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Forward it goes. Rakitic. Tries to get it forward quickly. And now the breakaway. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And the counter is on. Messi goes up and over. And it's been taken straight back. Vidal. It could be a shooting chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Atalanta making consecutive changes here. Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Nelson Semedo. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulders as much as he'll want.
Ilicic looks to dink one in. No way through there. Here comes the corner. Cleared away. Griezmann with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk.
Big chance! 1-on-1! Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hasabor. Ilicic. And here's Zapata. And it's Gomez. And the finish! That's a real chance missed.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
I needed a better pass there. Good clearance and very necessary. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Semedo goes looking.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Griezmann. Suarez already, of course, on the score sheet. Rakitic. Surely has a hit! This could fall in, and in again. Yes! And surely that settles it. Messi did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it. Ball breaks kindly. he's always about.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Plays it out to the wing. And it's got through. Gomez. Massive leap! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began.
And there goes the final whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Well, there is a real sense of expectation here. It verges, in fact, on quiet confidence. There should be little doubt that they are favourites to make it through. After all, a point is all that is needed, but it is a job that still needs to be done. Excitement, expectation, but not quite certainty. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. First mission just about accomplished. Time now to look ahead.
Yeah, on a night when a point will suffice, they have to take to the field, Peter, with a mindset to win. Everything else will then take care of itself until the draw is made for the round of 16. They cannot allow a muddled mindset.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Jordi Alba. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes. Rakitic. Vidal. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Stocker. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's Rakitic. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet.
FC Basel have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Griezmann. Nelson Semedo. Gets wrestled off the ball. Stocker drives it forward, plays it out to the wing, and it's got through. Umtiti. Rakitic.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out. Griezmann really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Jordi Alba. Umtiti. Vidal. A good deal hanging on what they can achieve here. A point will do. And it's played forward. Titi positions himself well and cuts it out. Piqué. Piqué comes inside. Stocker did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Xhaka tries to get it forward quickly. Nelson Semedo. Barcelona keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Goal now would certainly liven things up. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Nelson Semedo. And it's Messi. Oh, good interception.
Xhaka. Good idea, just poorly executed. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So, deadlock still as the second half begins. Rakitic. And here's Messi. Hoists it forward. Xhaka looks to thread it through. He's through the middle. And he's onside. He's had a shot. It's a goal. The second half sparks straight into life. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Van Wolfswinkel showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Basel take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Suarez cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
Forward it goes. And shoots! Piqué. Vidal floats one over. Goes for goal! Gets good distance on it. And that has put paid to that.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And it's played forward. Xhaka. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Xhaka. Stocker. Xhaka. Looks to bypass the midfield. Jordi Alba. Messi. Xhaka. There will be a throw-in. Plays it over to the other flank. Oh, that is lovely footwork. This could fall anywhere.
FC Basel are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And it's Messi. And he's got the ball glued to his feet.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Vidal. Luis Suarez! And he's found the net!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
So not long left in this now. Barcelona are closing in on qualification for the knockout stage. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Cleared away. Out for a throw.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Xhaka. And it's Stocker. Here it comes. Titi does well to read it and intercepts. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And the counter is on. Luis Suarez. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that is that. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, this is what the team set out to do, no doubt, and it's the first significant mission out of the way. I think having seen the performances so far, and with the momentum they've amassed, I quite fancy them to do well in the next phase too, you know.
So, whilst one of these sides has sailed through already, there is still plenty at stake for the other. The only mission left is for them to wrap up what remains of this group stage, preferably in style, and a win here against their immediate rivals would go some way towards achieving that. The difference in mood between the two camps then really could not be much more profound. On the one hand, utter comfort and confidence, even coziness. On the other hand, uncertainty and urgency are the preeminent words. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The elusive quality of Marco Reus. Because of his inward running, fullbacks don't want to follow him all the way, and centre-backs don't want to step out and try and confront him. So he gets himself into great finishing positions, and he's now become a top finisher.
Well, he'll be looking for a goal or two. So off we go then. And here's Reus. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Reus really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Vidal. And here's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Vidal. Rakitic. He's come loose. Torgan Hazard. Reus. Reus plays it forward. Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vidal. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Lovely bit of skill. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Guerrero. He's pinged one through here. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's a decent ball. Reus gets into a dangerous position. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Rakitic. And it's Griezmann. Dahoud. Torgan Hazard finds himself eased off the ball. Titi concedes a free kick for that. Shaped for an overhead. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Reus certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Messi. And it's Vidal. And here's chance! The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rakitic. Vidal battles to win it back.
Royce spreads it towards the left and helps available out wide. Out for a throw. Götze. Suarez with a long pass. Now a chance to break. Cuts it out.
Dahoud.
Torgan Hazard. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Umtiti. Rakitic. Out to the left it goes. And it's Rakitic. Mats Hummels. Pinged forward. Chance to break. Going through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. How about a shot? And he's there to cut it out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Dahoud.
Hummels. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Guerrero. Nelson Semedo. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Umtiti, and back to base. Piqué. Vidal. Messi. Luis Suarez. Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Griezmann. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And we hit half-time. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Already up and running for the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Umtiti. Jordi Alba. Vidal. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Griezmann. He's left his man. Oh, shooting chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Messi simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's Messi. It's got through and... he's had a look. Royce. A real chance to break. Griezmann looking to run onto it. Royce desperately wants to get on the end of this. Vidal. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rakitic. And he's cut it out. Chan gets it away. And now they can launch a counter.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Nicely measured pass.
Torgan Hazard. Royce plays it out to the wing. Torgan Hazard. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes. Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Nelson Semedo. Luis Suarez. Gets it upfield. Vidal. And here's Rakitic. It's come through. Dahoud plays it out to the flank. It's put paid to a promising move. Rakitic. Forward it goes. And here's Suarez. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Keeper's got good distance on that. Delaney. Vidal. Nelson Semedo. And it's Messi. Vidal.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's made sure that that won't get through. He's got away. Luis Suarez. Danger averted for now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hoists it forward. Piszczek positions himself well and cuts it out. Well weighted. It's a great ball. Corner it is. Tries to get it clear. Has a pop! In he goes again! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Borussia Dortmund really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Nelson Semedo. Messi. Griezmann. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, good. Griezmann with a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. And that's been won straight back. And that will be the final act. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0.